Good evening. Friday, the 28th of March, and it's 10:30 p.m. So the video is for the morning. And I would like to first to announce that if you would like to participate with half an hour reading donated by Janet and Tom book, please write me your comment under the video, and Monday on live stream at 11 Mountain Time with Cheryl. I will be looking for the person who will be the one who will receive that. So they bought the readings, and I'm just giving them back to you. Thank you, Janet and Tom. And I have a question for you guys. Skype is closing down. They are closing down Skype, even it was such a wonderful, easy platform, and they want us to go on different ones. So if you can write me your opinion, which one I should choose. Sunday Tracy is coming, and I was doing some research, but maybe you have. I don't like Zoom because then I have to send the invitation. I don't care for WhatsApp because I have to share with you my phone number, and when I'm on the phone, I will have the phones from everyone else. It's like giving the number publicly. So please help me to find something that will really replace Skype. Well, Skype was from Bangkok, and that's the reason they removed, not that people were not happy. It was just for money. They want to keep the money in locally. Okay. And I will be talking in this video, and the video is for spiritual and entertainment reason only. So for the spiritual, I will be talking about things. For entertainment, I will say the guy is asking girl for a drink. They just met, and he's asking her, "Can you go with me for a drink?" And she said, "No, I can't go." Why? My legs are not allowing me to drink. What's wrong with your legs? They swallow? No, they spread. So that was for entertainment from older lady. I don't drink, so I never really drink. Maybe that's the reason. Who will be more successful, China or USA, about tariffs? Greenland, what's next? Will Trump tariffs help to the economy? Is Don going to send soldiers to war zones? Lawyers vs. Don. How will Supreme Court decide on Venezuelans who were sent without being seen by the court? Morning, and today in the morning, Don was talking with Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Corney, and Trump was so infatuated with Corney. I would like to know why, and please stay with me. Who is going to be more successful about tariffs, China, Xi, or USA, Donald? And I think Xi will change, that he will have global order. He will be in control of the global order. He will be the one who will take everything under his control. And the tariffs will be decided who will pay tariffs and where and so on. So I'm not saying the tariffs will disappear, but he will be making final decisions about tariffs, and you fight with the sword, you are going to be sorry that you were fighting. The one who is fighting with the sword is die from the sword. So it is that Don started because it was building up his ego, how important he is, but it will be backfiring at him. That's my feeling, and probably all of you are feeling the same way. Yeah, he will be in a hot spot, in the fire. He will eventually he will learn that tariffs are paid by American as much as for the other countries, and then he will try to step back and start to making new movement, but it will be too late. I'm worried that Wall Street already is aware of that. They are plunging down with all the statistics. Gold is going up, so that is statistically showing that there is some movement for up, but that's not the one that you want to experience. And it will a lot of people will be angry at Don and USA even because they didn't stop Don. I call him demolition guy. He wants to have people loyal to him, good on TV, all apprenticed, but no one who can really run the business. We saw them doing show how unsecure they have. The security is not important to them because they feel that they can be above everything and no one can tell them what to do. And the whole cabinet, all the top guys were on that meeting, and they didn't check that it's already someone officially with initials that that person is there. Will Trump help the economy or raise the unemployment and prices by the tariffs? And people will feel like playing with the fire. The fire is surrounding them and they are stuck in the fire. Huge division of fire between him and people, wall of fire. So people will eventually have him and Melon to the end. They will be feeling we can't put up anymore. There will be riots, and I said there is a tornado in White House. That's what I saw before he even went to the office. I saw eventually empty White House, so something might happen. My intuition was correct. Backstabbing, he's backstabbing everyone. That's such a hard, and it's all about his own security. He wants to make money. Melon wants to make money. They are saying that they want to help everyone by firing people, but you can't really completely go with the axe or saw and destroy without having plan B and listening to the advisors. So I believe the unemployment will be rising. Trump said one way or another he will take Greenland. I don't think that Congress will support that. So, but if there is a law that should happen, that they will be stopping him. Is Don going to send troops and... Okay, no. How is Don feeling that Vance visits only the US base in Greenland rather than the country capital. Don't wanted to push for control over the Greenland, and Greenland government. Government of Greenland and people are outraged and officially saying, we don't want you, go away. They have those hats like MAGA hats, take America away or go America away. I saw him before negotiating, and I make a comment before that he will be negotiating, and Canada will be against him. I see him I saw today the vision. He's steering the pot, and the pot is huge, black, like in the middle centuries. And he's putting the wooden spoon and cooking something, and it's bubbles are coming to the surface, and eventually he will be burned because he has no protection, and he will be burned because of his cooking habit. Well, he don't know how to cook, but he will try it, and he will cook terrible thing. Yeah, people will be reunited. America will be in fire and crying over broken relationships. So he might even lose his own people in Congress and in Senate because eventually they will not put up with him. And I saw as well Trump running away with something like a thief, and he will be like most wanted. So there is not a good outcome of him attacking neighboring country like Greenland, which is part of Belgium, and we have always Heidi helping us, and she is from Belgium on the live stream. So yeah, it will be devastating, stressful time, but I don't think he will get too far. He might get something, but not too far. He wants just to have the grandiose importance, and today his first guy, his vice president, came with the tail between his legs. It was nothing that he could do to impress those people in Greenland, because he didn't have any chance to even be seen by them. He was told, your safety is not secure here, so don't even come through the city, don't come through the way through the airport. So he came by the military plane. Okay, is London going to send troops and create new enemies for USA? So is he going to send soldiers to area where is danger, and that way he might be looking for new enemies? And yes, he will be taking risk, like you are going through the hot water, jumping and out. It's not that it will be safe, it will be very unsafe, and he will think, oh, it's a game. It's game for him. He wants to show his soldiers, and there will be people coming in bags, and boy, the country will be right away standing up. I remember the movie Hair, we will have no time for that. People are so much smarter now, and they will take to the streets and show what they are thinking about him. They are already on the streets, but we'll pull 3 cards and see what the cards are saying. But the jumping under the boiling water is easy to burn yourself. Very hot water, hot bath. Yeah, he will not be able to achieve the full work, just part. And yeah, casualties, the death, big change. And he will have to rethink the decision. He will have to make a new decision because it will not be safe for anyone. Wilmer Hale, and that was the Robert Mueller's former law firm, is suing Don administration over supporting their security clearance and reviewing their contracts. Will they be successful in their fight? And today the judge put the stop, and I saw avalanche. So that will be more and more firms standing up to him, and even the agencies like CNN or MSNBC, some news agencies will start standing up to him. They will not be obedient. They will be feeling, yes, we can fight. As Rachel Maddow said today, if you are fighting, you have a chance to win. If you are not fighting, you are always losing. So it's better to go and fight when you have a reason and not to be a victim. And yeah, the avalanche is showing that there will be more and more different people who will be suing Trump because they will think we have rights. Yeah, whole dysfunctional family will be afraid, and one suit after another, and all the dirty tricks will be coming to the surface. So it will be eventually a good outcome, and he will have, his immunity is not going to help him to be sued as a White House to be sued. So he is not going to achieve too much. I think eventually Supreme Court will have to revoke his. And about the avalanche, I saw those Trump's lawyers under the snow because avalanche will cover them. How will Supreme Court read on the Venezuelans said without being proven to be criminals? He called this Alien Enemies Act, and it's from 1860s, if I remember correctly. And I saw them being sent free in Venezuela. So there will be some money involved. I think he will have to give the the president of Venezuela, whoever it is, how you call him, money to let those people out, because he would not want them to come back to USA and deal with them, so he will do that. Yeah, they were born there. They have the roots there, so he will legally, there will be that the easiest way, and they will be get free out of the cave. The symbol of getting out of the cave, 8 of Cups, going to the freedom. So I believe eventually he will figure out that that's the easiest way for him. He has them already in that country. He don't want them in USA, and he will have to pay the Venezuelan government to deal with that situation. We will see if I was right. Don had conversation today with Canadian Prime Minister. He's 2 weeks Prime Minister of Canada. He took the position from Trudeau. And Don, usually they should call him earlier than 2 weeks, but today that was the call that it was made. And Don said, I'm sorry. It's late. And Don said that it was very productive. Was that for you? Because we know that Don likes Poilievre, who is a candidate from Conservative Party. And Poilievre loved Don, and now he doesn't officially. And I think it makes the same sense that Don is pretending that he is in good terms with Mark Corney because he wants him to be not the one who will win, because Liberals were not popular. Corney came in, they are more popular. He is a new fish in the pond. And what did I... And I see like he's using the magic, using a magic wand, and doing this. Eventually, it came. He's in eye of the tornado. So to be in eye of tornado, I think it's Corney, Mark Corney, that it's quiet everywhere. It's a chaos, and maybe that will help Mark Corney to survive. Maybe that's what Trump created, and he will be in the center of the tornado. That tornado has to go away, and it's never going to die in the spot. So there will be some problems for Mark Corney, some legal things coming, reason to celebrate, and probably he will get the position, symbol of lawyer. It might be, I will put 3 more cards. I want to know more because we are in Canada. And Trump wants to create distance between Canada and USA. Some secrets will show up related to Corney's children, maybe, but he will be the winner. Okay, so there will be chaos because we don't have too much time. In Canada, I think that they choose 100 days or something like that to the election, so it's very fast. And not like in USA forever. They don't have the money to go for it. Okay. Granny's advice. We call this barley on the eye, but it is something that is building up on top of the lid, and it's painful and it's red. Everyone probably had something like that once in a while. And in Poland, we are using wedding band. So you have to dig for your wedding band. I don't know why I'm usually wearing such a big ring, silver ring, so I'm not wearing my wedding band. And then you have to take that wedding band. I have makeup, so I'm not going to make a mess of myself. But you are touching not too hard, and it helps. I don't know. Gold, it's a gold, and you are doing this to your eye, and it's helping with the itchiness, with the pain. I don't know how but it is the magic, so it's a granny's advice. And we call this barley on the eye, but I was trying to find that translation from Polish to English. They were too technical, too much like in Latin, so I don't think that was the common name. And today there was horrific series of earthquakes everywhere, all over the world. In Thailand, in Myanmar, 7.7, that huge building that was under construction went down. In Chile, 5.4, New Zealand and Bangkok, everywhere there was some earthquakes. And I think it's I'm just guessing, the alignment of the planets is coming. So maybe that's the reason. So if that's the case, I think there might be even more earthquakes tomorrow. We have to pray that that's not the case, but those earthquakes are so dangerous, and we have to hope for the best. 7.7, I remember it was something similar in San Francisco, and we went to visit San Francisco 1989, something like that, 1990. Somewhere that time, just after the earthquake, and you can still 1 year later to see that the damages on the streets, on the collapsing of the bridges, and that was still visible, and the buildings were not repaired yet. So it was catastrophic. We have to pray that those 10,000 people apparently lost their lives all over the world, and New Zealand and Bangkok, or different places, Chile. The biggest one, it was in Myanmar and in Thailand, and something unexpected. And usually there is one place, but this time it was like, so we have to pray for safety, all of you, and we don't have big ones, but 2018 we had a little one, but that I didn't even knew that Leszek felt, because he was living in a big apartment building, so he felt something. I never experienced yet earthquake. We went so many times into California. I never had, and to BC, never. They were avoiding me, the earthquakes. So I'm lucky that I didn't have to go to that tornado. We had once a big tornado very close to us, and our friend, my husband's friend, was affected because he owned the campground in Gull Lake, and the campground was completely devastated. So, world is small, but stay positive, stay safe, show love to everyone that you can share with, even if you are upset with some people. Make sure that you are trying your best to tell them that you love them. I know I was sending to my messages to Leszek that I love him, and I'm happy that I was doing that. So make sure that, because you never know, with those earthquakes and unexpected disaster, things could happen. Take care of each other, take care of yourself, love yourself first, and stay positive. Trump is not forever, okay? And something good will come from every bad story, and that will be better for the uniting the whole country against him. He came to destroy his own reputation. See you Monday. at 11 mountain